Businesses big and small, policymakers, and community leaders all gather here for the Detroit Policy Conference. TELUS Detroit had the opportunity to stop and talk to several shakers and movers here in the Motor City.
So we're doing our Detroit Regional Chamber Detroit Policy Conference today. It's our 6th year, and we focus on Detroit, and we focus on bringing suburban and urban leaders together to talk about how the city and the suburbs can work together.
Tell me one of the achievements that have gone on here in town that you're most happy about.
Well, it's not just one thing, and I think it's important that we don't try to focus on the silver bullet theory. Good economic development is not one project or one thing. It's a lot of things happening together. So what I'm really excited about are multiple things. Next generation mobility, the fact that Detroit and Michigan is becoming the center for the next big thing in technology, which is the driverless car and big data. I'm really excited about how the development is coming, that you see the District Detroit, you see what Dan Gilbert is doing. I mean, these are incredible, groundbreaking projects that any city would be proud to have, and we have them right here in Detroit.
DTE Energy, what do we have in store?
Well, we have in store a lot of good stuff. I think the most exciting issue on the landscape, or on the horizon, I would say, is the opening of our park. So that'll be pretty cool, and the park will be open in 2017, and so we're very excited about all of what it will bring to the table as far as community gathering, serving as a catalyst to support the continued economic development of our community, and so very excited about that. And it will be, you have in the core, on the Woodward spine, you've got Campus Martius. Now you go west, you're going to have this really cool public space, which is the DTE Energy Park. For now, it'll be named something different later on. So it'll be great. Okay. It'll be great, very exciting, and it will really serve the community well.
Your company, the Heritage Company, can you tell us a little bit about it and what's going on with it?
We are an economic development agency, so we do everything from working with Olympia Development to make sure that Detroit businesses and Detroit residents participate in the construction of District Detroit projects, to doing real estate development projects on our own. So we're doing a couple mixed use, mixed income projects here in the city that we're very excited about.
Can you talk a little bit about some of your big projects?
We have one we're working on right now. We hope to close on the land tomorrow at 3700 Trumbull in the Woodbridge District, and we're looking to create market rate for sale housing there. So we're pretty excited about that.
And what is in One Rail?
It is the nonprofit organization that owns and operates the Q Line, the streetcar project coming down Woodward.
Okay, now about the Q Line, what's going on?
So we're excited. We're going through testing now. We have a series of about 1,000 tests that have to be done before we're operation, and we're looking at a spring time frame to be our revenue operational.
Okay, and what's happening in terms of the Q Line and its outreach to the community?
Well, we actually have, from the beginning of the project, have been very inclusive in terms of different community meetings, getting feedback from the community, and that doesn't stop. We're actually in the process of having a series of community meetings now that we're doing some updates to give people the idea of how to interact with this streetcar, public outreach, and safety and security. So we're pretty excited. So we have 4 meetings coming up, so hopefully everyone can come out.
Tell us about what's happening with the Booker T. Washington organization.
Well, we have very high participation with the DTE Energy supply chain and a diversity program, and a member of that advisory body. And our goal is to get as many Tier 1 and Tier 2 contractors that are people of color, as well as Detroit-based businesses, opportunities as a new contractor with DTE.
Now, we're here with Chief Craig, and how are you doing today?
Oh, fantastic. Just happy to be here. Very excited about what we started last quarter, what we call DPD TV, Real Talk with the Police Chief. We do it over a social media platform because we know that, typically in our neighborhood settings when we go into meetings, it's mostly our seniors, it's mostly those who strongly support the police department, but we want to connect and continue to connect better with some of our millennial community members, or some that don't traditionally go to neighborhood watch meetings. And we're doing that very successfully through the social media platform. We've moved it around. We've been on the east side, the west side, southwest Detroit. We got one planned for downtown. So, and we're going into the neighborhoods. This is not a scripted or staged event. It's real talk with the police chief.
Reporting from the Detroit Policy Conference at the Motor City Casino Hotel Convention Center, I'm Harold Meeks for TellusDetroit.com.